So if you've been watching a lot of my videos, you probably know I'm not a huge fan of working all the time. In fact, I take great pride in working as less I possibly can. Now on this channel, I talk a lot about how to get clients, how to get more sales for your coaching business, but I realized what people really want from me is to know how do you work less, how do you travel more while making passive income. So that's what I want to talk about today in this video, how I'm able to do that, how I work so little, how I've created a program that makes passive income for me and now allows me to travel pretty much whenever I want. Now, one of the best things about having an online business is that you can operate from anywhere. You don't need to be in an office. You don't need to be in your room. Heck, you could be on a beach. If you've got a laptop, got one of these, and you've got an internet connection, that's pretty much all you need. So that's what allows me to travel all over the place. Now, one thing that I help my clients do is how do you set up an online business where you are teaching people things that you're really passionate about. So some of my clients, they're career coaches, they're dance coaches, they're makeup coaches, they're microblading coaches, all kinds of different businesses. How can you do that and how can you teach them that through an online platform, something like Zoom, and that enables you to go wherever you want, whenever you want. And when you're able to have a business that sustains itself online, you're able to travel pretty much anywhere. Okay, so let's break down specifics. What do you need to have this kind of lifestyle? What do you need in order to make enough money where you can travel and you don't have to worry about working a full-time job? First, understand how much money do you make now and what will it take to replace it. So for example, you make $5,000 every single month. How do you replace $5,000? The easiest way is to figure out what are you really good at, understand your niche, understand your skill set, and what value can you create for people, or what's the biggest problem you can solve for people. Because if the problem is very small, you're going to get paid very little. Here's what I mean. Let's say you're a fitness coach and what you're selling people is a fitness plan, so a 6-week plan of what to do and how to do it and workout plans, that kind of thing, and you charge maybe $500 for it. $500 is not enough money for you to replace your full-time job. It's not enough for you to go out and do whatever you want. But if you understood what the value of what you offer does for people, so if you gave someone a fitness plan and they follow that fitness plan and in maybe 3 months or 4 months they lose 50, 100 pounds, what is that result worth to your client? If you ask them, if you were to lose 50 pounds or 100 pounds in 3 months from now, how valuable would that be? They wouldn't say $500 or even $1,000 or $2,000. Some of them will say, well, I'd pay $10,000 to change my life, because the amount of change they'll experience in their life, physically, mentally, socially, is going to be profound. So this is called value-based pricing. So you need to figure out what is the problem you're solving, how can you solve the biggest possible problem with the skill set you have, and charge accordingly for it in a way that allows you to serve your clients, and at the same time it allows you to build sustainable income that replaces your job. Now, one thing that I choose to do is I actively try to limit how many clients I work with. I love working 4-ish hours a week. There's not a single week where I work more than 10 hours. There just isn't, and that's just because that's how I enjoy it. Now, if I worked 40 hours in my business, worked more on content, made more of these videos, would I make more money? Definitely would, but I don't want to do it because I love my life the way it is. So my channel isn't so much focused on how do you make millions of dollars, because I haven't made millions of dollars, but how do you make enough money where you can quit your job and enjoy the things that you want to enjoy in life, and at the same time teach people things that you are passionate about. No more meetings about things you don't like, no more sitting in a job that you don't like doing. You're going to be making either the same amount, or most of my clients make anywhere from 4 times, 5 times. I make 10 times the amount that I made my full-time job, and I've just gotten started. So this is what I help people do, and the way I do it is to limit how many clients you work with. When you limit how many clients you work with, you also are a lot more specific about who you want to work with. Now, if you're working under a group model, then you can work with a lot more people. You can be a lot more picky about who you want to work with, and you can also accommodate a lot more. I do one-on-one coaching in very, very specific instances where they're paying me a premium for it, right? My programs, again, the bare minimum I do anything for is $5,000, right? So if someone can't afford $5,000 and they say, yes, I've got a very specific problem, it's not going to need too much time, I'll say, okay, my hourly rate is $1,000 an hour. If your problem is worth more than $1,000 an hour, then we can entertain that. But if it's not, we don't have to do it. So most people who book a one-on-one session with me, they are really looking for something very specific to solve right now, right away. And it's only those people that I then work with. If someone says, Yasir, I actually need to quit my job right now and I want to do something I really love doing, then I will enroll them for my more premium programs, because that's essentially what they're looking for. But again, I try to work more in the group coaching fashion because that's how I get my time back, and it's also how my clients get the best results. I'll throw some results out there for you as well. It's just a community that I've built of people who want to quit their thing, turn their side hustle into a full-time program. So if you are considering saving time, I would recommend the group coaching model. So that's basically how I do it. I know my niche. I'm really good at helping people get clients. I'm really good at helping people get sales in their business. It's something that I do every single day. And I also help people with their pricing, with their modeling. So we've talked about figure out a problem that's big enough for you to solve, big enough for your clients to see value in. And at the end of the day, choose between a one-on-one and a group coaching program, depending on how much time you want to spend. I do recommend moving towards the group coaching program because you're just going to save so much time. That's what I teach as well, to spend as little time on the actual coaching bit, have systems that help your clients out. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to take you along on some of my journeys as well. I'll be documenting, I'll be vlogging, I'll be making some tips as well, because I feel like I can share all these tips and tricks, but people keep asking me, Yasir, I watch your videos, you're still sitting behind the desk and it doesn't really look all that lavish. So I'm not the kind of guy who wants to put all this fancy lifestyle out there, but people want to see it. So I want to share more of those things. I want to show you this type of lifestyle is possible. If you are interested in developing this lifestyle, maybe quitting your job or starting something on the side while working on your business, let me know. You'll find the link in the description to get on a call with me. Again, I do work with people who have financial stability, who can afford a 4-figure program. If that's not you, maybe we can try something else out instead. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.